Ryuki is supposed to be here? You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time...
How could you get a little flashback
6 minutes.
Damn it. Damn it. I was so close.
of what's happened so far in the
What
timeline?
happened 6 years ago that I don't know about? What was it?
Mouse cursor out the way. "6 years ago, IBIS headquarters. I hadn't noticed where Tama was sitting last night.
What's up, Ryuki?
Mr. Date.
Her name is Tama. It's a kind of robot known as an AI bull, and right now I suppose her gender is set to female. Is usually nestled in my left eye socket and supports me on investigations. She's also my left eye. She's my left eye and also my partner. Most conversations with Tama are done in my mind. That goes for when she's in my eye socket. When she's out and about like this.
Show me the news.
That's not how you ask for a favor, is it?
I beg of you, Lady Tama.
How about this?
Tama's connected to my brain through a wireless link. Tama able to exchange information while Tama is out of my eye socket. Wait, Tama.
I said news, not nudes.
It's not that nude. These poster on the wall. Colorful balloons are floating. Bunch of bags on grid-shaped racks. There's a map on the wall.
How long are you going to keep that here?
Until I get a new boyfriend.
And it's gonna stay there forever.
Date, I'm assigning you to Venezuela.
Good luck.
I really wish I'd gotten that question right, because I really like how Date looks at the end of the game.
Did you know this doll can talk, Ryuki?
He's my childhood friend.
What are you talking about?
Nice and soft.
Yeah,
It feels kind of soothing being here.
Anything to promote office wellness.
What are you talking about?
Well then, you won't mind if I join you. I'm kidding.
What? You went to a host club in Kabukicho after the investigation, didn't you?
Who would do such a thing?
you would.
I mean, you usually do that.
I went straight home last night. I can't be out drinking every night. My kid would never let me hear the end of it.
Oh, plot twist.
I'm sorry, your kid?
Yeah, my little girl. At least, I think she's a little girl. I didn't spot any dangly bits, so unless she says otherwise.
I had no idea you had a daughter, boss.
Neither did I.
Or me.
I didn't know either. Why'd you keep that a secret all this time?
It wasn't a secret. No one asked.
Well, there wasn't a prompt to ask.
It hasn't even been half a day. No new info for you yet. Jin's left half hasn't been found yet either.
Why did his right half burst into flames like that?
We're still looking into it. But I was told they haven't recovered any mechanical or electrical pieces.
So it wasn't a time bomb.
Do you think it could have been spontaneous combustion?
I doubt it. And I think maybe chemical? Because that might be hard to find, trace off.
Wanna see it again?
Not really, but
No. Thank you.
I saw that video last night and yet reality broke.
What is it, Ryuki?
The QR code on that sign was shown during the live stream too.
Yeah, quite clearly.
That means it was seen by people around the world.
They say the ViewCube video and the link got several million views.
The account is already deleted, but you know how it is. People uploaded copies to other sites almost immediately.
That means the actual number of people who saw it is several times greater.
Anything strange happened since?
Now, anyone else reported a bunch of weird stuff?
What do you mean?
Maybe a bunch of people being sent to the hospital after seeing the video or something.
No, I haven't heard any reports like that so far.
I see.
Okay, so looks like it was just us.
Like I said, the uploader of the original video is unknown.
Yeah, the entire country's been talking about it all day.
Not just Japan, but the whole world. A body sliced in half suddenly appeared in the middle of a broadcast? And then there was that weird QR code, too. I'd be surprised if it didn't go viral.
But how strange. There was a blackout before the corpse appeared, right? So why didn't the stream get cut off?
Oh. Yeah, that is an interesting question. So, the blackout must have just been the lights, then. Just that circuit.
I see a stupid-looking man's face. Like this.
Yeah, I'll try.
You'll try? What the hell is that? Why don't you say it like you mean it, asshole? It's your duty to solve this case. This is why you're here, isn't it?
Wait, can we... No, we can't get a look at the boss from Tama's perspective. That's a shame. Can we appear in Tama vision? And wirelessly. To capture Sensor Ryuki, which lets him see them.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
You're trying to convince yourself, aren't you? Poor Ryuki, you're exhausted.
I got it, Tama. You can close it.
Is there something on my face?
Well,
Now, usually you have eyebrow in your eye.
Let me guess. Eye patch? Looks cool, doesn't it? I'm wearing the patch because Iva ran away from home.
That's not the whole story, though, is it, Dante? You tried to watch a VR video of bikini girls splitting watermelons at the beach.
I can't do this anymore. I am done being your partner.
So Iva leapt out of Dante's eye socket and ended up at my place.
so she's at your house right now?
Huh.
No, she's working on a top secret mission.
What mission?
If I told you, it wouldn't be top secret.
I saw the news last night. I talked to Boss earlier too, so I know the gist of what's going on. A corpse suddenly appeared in the middle of a live stream, right? And for some reason, just the right half. Like it traveled through time and space.
I thought you were on vacation.
Yeah, new labor laws. I'm supposed to be on break.
Then why are you here?
Well, why not? I was bored, so I thought I'd come play darts.
This is supposed to be a place of business. Could you not play around in here?
I don't know, have you seen the decor?
What? This room is full of things to play with. Advice? I only give advice when I'm drinking. Shall we?
It's not even noon yet.
Who cares? I'm on vacation.
Well, I'm not.
Come on. My treat, as usual.
I've seen Mr. Date drunk several times before, but not once have I seen him open his wallet.
No, I'll just handle this myself.
What? Drink with me.
Okay then. Tama and I will continue the investigation.
Oh, wait. Before you go, there's one thing I want you to be careful about. Abyss is having issues with the communication network right now. Any data obtained by your AI ball can't be uploaded to the cloud.
Yeah, I can't do any backups right now. I can only save data inside my body's storage.
So we'll be in big trouble if you break.
Yes, any data saved from today on will be lost.
Understood. We'll be careful.
So, where do you plan on going?
Oh.
I thought we'd start by asking around for more
Oh,
info.
she's gonna break, isn't she?
I haven't been able to talk to the people who were at the scene much yet.
Mizuki, Iris, Moma, Chenpei, and Andy's Komeiji, the host.
Do you have their locations?
Yes, I've obtained each of their locations through the GPS on their smartphones. First, Mizuki is at a place called Matsushita Diner.
Ota's place.
Iris seems to be on the campus of Sekiba High.
Makes sense. She's a student there, after all.
Moma and Chinpei are at the Kumakura office.
Right. The Dragon and Lantern's place.
And finally, Komeiji. He seems to be on the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Misatan. That department store in Shinjuku?
Do you want to ride along for the investigation, Mr. Date?
I'm not gonna work on my day off. I'm not that bored.
Bored enough to come here.
There are many types of boredom. This is different.
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
Right.
Alright, who should we see first?
Tama, you take care of Ryuki, okay?
Always.
Okay, let's go... I'll go see Ota and Mizuki first.
Man, this sucks. I already talked my jaw off yesterday.
That was with the local detective, right? I haven't heard anything yet.
Big sis, perhaps you should help them?
Big sis?
Ah, that's just what I call Mizuki.
Yeah, but why?
Ah. And you're...
My name is Kizuna. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Ryuki, right? You were on that quiz show last night.
There's one thing I want to check. It's in the menu. Termination. Oh, this is Tama's room.
Just resting? Or... How about I take it all off instead? Come, I will be your opponent. This white part, you can paint it whatever color you want. Shark movies aren't really horror. They're basically their own genre. Yeah, looks good. It's a mask that makes you want to run a death game for 9 people.
Yeah, that is pretty good so far. Then
Come.
put on that.
I feel kind of hot. Maybe it's just my imagination.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, okay?
Oh right, we should have a something with this now. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy. Are you feeling happy, chat? So yeah, you can see how many branches you've encountered.
Are you Mr. Ota Matsushita?
Oh, you heard of me? Did you talk to Date or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He's linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. That's how I know his name and age.
Ota is 24. 1 year older than you, Ryuki.
Yeah, that's why I'm being polite.
Nah.
Ota handles the cooking, serving, and accounting all by himself.
That's right.
Tama, are there any legal issues with this?
Not at all. His mother, Mayumi Matsushita, holds the proper certification for food hygiene.
Mr. Matsushita, can I ask where your mother is?
Probably in the living room back there. I guess she's sitting at the kotatsu watching TV or something.
Jidane was closed for a long time. It recently reopened. They get decent customer traffic and make a good amount of money. Hey! They turned around. That's great.
That came out of nowhere. Of course I have one. You met her yesterday, right? Tessa. The girl named Iris Sagan.
Ota, do you want me to rip your tongue out?
Oh, well, as long as we're on the subject. Are you going out with anyone, Kizzy?
Oh, me? Such relations with gentlemen are completely foreign to me.
Are you into babyface guys that know how to cook?
Ugh, no shame.
Oh, my type is so stereotypical that I am embarrassed to admit it. Someone like Prince Charming.
Well, that's you out of the running, Ota.
A prince?
I yearn to be a princess. I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper someday. That's my dream.
Glass slipper?
Ota? Who is that?
Well, he's a customer. He comes by a lot.
Well, in any case, I have a great affinity for shoes. My admiration of Princess Cinderella partially comes from that, I'm sure. Glass slippers. Isn't that so magical? How lovely it would be to dance in them.
Wouldn't it be hard to dance in glass slippers?
That is true.
Family photos.
See something you like, Ryuki?
No?
I'll sell you that poster for 1,000 yen.
No, thank you.
Yeah. That honestly seems like an okay... No, maybe not. I don't quite know how much 1,000 yen is then. That looks like a pretty generic poster. I think 1,000 yen is about... around maybe 10 or 20 pounds, I think.
Pardon me, but may I ask your name?
He seems to be depressed. Seems to be a regular here.
It's all right now, because I am here! How are you, young boy?
Guess he's not doing too good.
This is a bit difficult to explain. I just sensed a certain elegance to Mizuki that was characteristic of an older sister.
Really?
Is that a compliment?
Tama, how old is Kizuna?
18, same as Iris. They're in their third year, so they're graduating soon. In other words, Mizuki is a whole 6 years younger than Kizuna.
I am indeed. How did you know?
Your uniform?
Don't tell me you're a uniform buff for Yuki. I didn't take you for a pervert.
Kizzy is good friends with Iris and Mame too. Oh, you don't know about Mame, do you? Amame Doi's her full name. She attends Sekuba High like Kizzy and Iris.
Iris and Mame belong to the same dance club as I. It was through them that I was introduced to Big Sis. I was watching that quiz show live as well. Then, goodness, I couldn't believe it. That corpse suddenly appeared on the screen. I couldn't sleep last night from the shock of it all. I was worried about Big Sis and Iris as well.
Yeah, you called me a bunch, I remember.
You witnessed the corpse with your own eyes, did you not? Are you certain you're okay?
I'm totally fine.
Your mental fortitude is admirable.
I've been through a lot is all.
She really has.
Yes, I most certainly do. However, I am not very good at it.
That's not true. You've even won a dancing competition before.
That was nothing more than a fluke. Iris is a far better dancer.
Man, that was crazy! I said it before, but I was watching that stream live. I heard Tessa and Mizuki were gonna be on that show, right? Then that body appeared out of nowhere. Man, I couldn't believe what I saw. Speaking of crazy, that ViewCube video.
You saw it?
No, not the whole thing. Too scary.
It was very surreal.
I saw the one before, though.
Wait, what?
The one before?
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago. A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
Ah, I know of that one as well. The mysterious video known as Bats 490, correct?
Yup. There was some kind of code hidden in it, too.
According to the rumors,
Well, that's interesting.
whoever deciphers it will learn the secret of the world.
Secret of the world? Did a grade schooler come up with that or something?
You're a grade schooler yourself, by the way.
The video starts with a bunch of bats flying around. Guess that's where the bats part comes from. I don't know what the 490 means, though.
Number of bats?
Were you able to decode it?
No way. I had no idea what it meant.
Well, it's not like solving it would have been a big deal. I'll bet that secret of the world stuff is bogus anyway.
Don't ruin the fantasy, Mizuki.
I'm just telling it like it is. It's just an ARG. It's a game for kids.
ARG means Alternate Reality Game. The Game Master releases mysterious information to the public via the internet, leaflets, posters, stuff like that.
You ever play Five Nights at Freddy's? That's basically how they do their marketing.
Players decode the information to discover a location or objective that moves the game forward. Simply put, an ARG is a fusion of games and real life.
ARG varies. If someone beats it, they might get a prize, but most times it's just a prank. Often the main objective is just to solve the mystery. Sometimes they're used as a marketing tool. Oh yeah, there is an ARG for this game, and I think maybe another game they're making.
Sorry, but I don't know anything. I just went on the show like Iris asked. And then a body showed up out of nowhere. I've heard about Jin Furue, but it's not like I knew him personally. Sorry, I can't really help. Today is February 11th, National Foundation Day.
Oh yeah, it is. So, why are you here?
Why else? To eat some of Ota's cooking. I brought my friend Kizzy with me.
And I appreciate your business.
Iris had an
That
offer,
doesn't really answer the question.
so she was asked to bring another talent from Lemniscate, but no one could make it, so I decided to go instead. As the president of Lemniscate, I couldn't just turn it down.
Wait, what? You're the president now? Well... I mean, I guess you could inherit it, but...
President? Aren't you 12?
It's a long story. I ended up taking over the company after Daddy.
That was by Renju, currently run by his daughter for certain reasons. Iris is a talent who mainly works as a net idol. Iris is called A-Set.
Huh. And?
I mean, Mr. Date is like your foster father, so I thought I'd let you know just in case.
Foster father? I'm the one taking care of him. I'm paying the rent and utility bills too.
Wow, what the fuck, Date?
Oh.
Oh, I know of Mr. Date as well. He is quite close with Iris. So I have the honor of being on friendly terms with him as well.
Hey, Kizzy, I want to see you dance.
Where did this come from?
I want to see too.
Don't you want to see too, Ryuki?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've got to see this.
Then I'll play some music. Just a sec.
Wait, I have not agreed to anything yet. Death and gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well.
Oh, the guy woke up.
Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh, my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. The boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
Hey! That's pretty good.
I know your name. You're Kizuna, aren't you? I heard you introducing yourself earlier. My name's Lian Twinan, and I'm 22 years old. My father's American and my mother's Japanese. So, Kizuna, I want you to marry me.
Well, that's very sudden.
Huh?
Actually, I got fired yesterday.
No, you're not off to a good start with this proposal.
I didn't feel like doing anything after I woke up this morning. I came here so I could drink my problems away.
But you were drinking non-alcoholic beer.
I can still get drunk off of them, okay?
What job did you get fired from?
I was a bank clerk.
What were you really?
I don't like talking about it, but I was a janitor.
I think that is a noble job.
You're so right! But unfortunately, my job was taken from me. I have zero motivation to do anything now.
Nah, that's a shame.
Hard work just seems so pointless.
I dislike people who don't work hard.
All right, I'm hitting up the employment office tomorrow!
This guy has a rather one-track mind.
He doesn't seem all that bad, though.
No, I'm not okay! My heart feels like a jackhammer, like it's gonna burst out of my chest any second. Of course this isn't a joke. Kizuna's dance purified my heart. There was so much darkness building inside me, but she cleared it all away. It felt like I went straight to heaven. I've always wanted to be a pilot since I was little. It was my dream to fly through the sky. Kizuna made that dream come true for me. Seeing her dance, it was like my soul pierced the heavens and flew into the stars. So, I've decided. I'm gonna marry her! Won't you marry me, Kizuna?
No, thank you.
Well, that's probably smart.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
You really shouldn't.
No, thank you.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that either.
Okay, this is getting a problem now.
No, thank you.
Anyway, I won't give up. You'll come around eventually, Kizuna. My motto is, if at first you don't succeed, try and fail again!
I mean, okay, that's good for, like, you know, general motivation. Not really good for asking the same person to marry you over and over and over again.
I think you mean try again. Now, we haven't obtained much useful information. There's no point in staying here for too long.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
Well, let's move on. Let's go... Yeah, let's go see Iris.
Iris, how are you feeling? Still upset about last night?
I'm okay. I recover pretty quick from these things. See? I'm bouncing right back. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny!
Ryuki, would you mind hitting her with a German suplex?
That seems a bit much.
Later. By the way, you're...
And that's Mame. She's one of my best friends. Nice to meet you. My name is Amame Doi.
Weren't you in the maid cafe in the first game?
I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the same dance club as Iris. I'm a super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
Ryuki, I think we should leave.
Hold on. So you're the one I heard about. Mizuki and Kizuna told me about you earlier.
Huh. You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
What?
No?
Help! It's a pervert! Somebody call the police!
I am the police.
Oh, come to think of it, you were on the quiz show last night, weren't you? Your name started with an R, I think.
Yeah.
Mr. Rero Taro, was it?
Not even close.
It's Ryuki!
I see. Mr. Ryuki Rero Taro.
You know what, never mind.
Whoa.
Mommy turned into a skeleton!
It's an X-ray. Anyway, the girl does have some nice femurs. I'd love to get inside those for a taste of the marrow.
I'm amazed this joke came back.
What is wrong with you?
I know about the incident. I was watching the live stream of that quiz show. You could say I'm a part-timer. It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to college or a specialty school.
But Mommy is so smart! She always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class much.
I've been busy with my part-time job and dance practice.
Where do you work?
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket. Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
They wear these cute mermaid outfits as they serve the customers? Now I know because I used to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time ago. Mommy works there at night after dance practice.
It's Mizuki's favorite cafe. It really is.
Don't tell anyone, but until about 11.
Even when you were 17.
Yes, ever since I was 16.
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act. Though it would be the employer who would be penalized.
I lied to the manager about my age.
Well, 61 plus you cannot employ anyone younger than 18 from 10 PM to 5 AM. Ah. You know what, that seems like a good law. You know, like something set up to ensure that, like, you know, you're not working people when they should be sleeping, which is pretty bad for children. Like, even with like a family-run business, you know, when you've got kids like helping out, they shouldn't be working those hours. Even though I know, like, sometimes you have to have them work to, like, just to make even.
So according to
But yeah, I think that's a good law.
I'm 20 years old right now.
That's a bit...
sketchy.
I'm sorry. Please don't arrest me. My family's poor, so I need to keep working. I don't think there's anyone from our generation that doesn't know who he is. He's famous for having a sharp tongue. He used to write a bunch of completely lame articles and critiques online. He used to start up stupid internet drama crap on Twitter, too.
Mommy has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
His main job was being the CEO of Music Food. I guess that's like the president of the company? I think I read an article online that said he started the business when he was 22.
So what is Music Food anyway?
His history before then is shrouded in mystery, and no one knows anything about his childhood, right?
Yeah, he was a pretty mysterious figure.
Oh, Music Food is a subscription music service. Japanese music is not widely known worldwide, but they do have 10 million subscribers. Okay, so it's like Spotify.
Mizuki didn't tell you?
She did, but I want to double check, just in case.
The agency I belong to, Lemniscate, received a request for me to appear. They wanted me and one more person to participate as a pair. But we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule. And that's why Mizuki ended up going instead.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. I boiled a potato and my socks in a sack.
What?
Mr. Ryuki.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, it did feel like some sort
Just
of...
singing was German Oh! German suplex, German soup socks. I get it.
Paranormal.
Like I mentioned last...
There's even an achievement for that. What was it? new folk album. Listen to... yeah.
Maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two. Speaking of which, there are rumors that people who watched that video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension. That QR code video. A similar video went viral about half a year ago. The Bats 490 video. Supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
That's 490. Kizuna mentioned the same thing.
So, they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension. Yes, so did I.
But you're still here.
But you two haven't disappeared.
That's because we haven't decoded it.
Oh.
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490. They say the code reveals a specific location. You have to go there to get taken into another dimension. And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing. I've learned the secret of the world. But no one knows what that secret is.
Oh!
Genny, I told you to wait for me at the gate, didn't I?
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
His name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the fusion restaurant Ramen in Golden Yokocho. Though, I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, I've been there many times. But why is Gen here?
I'd forgotten his appearance.
If it isn't Mr. Ryuki. Are you here to investigate that case by any chance?
Yes, I was talking to Iris about it.
I also watched the quiz show last night. Several people I know were on it. Oh, are you asking because I'm wearing this mask? It was fine. The security for this school is practically non-existent. There are tons of places on the grounds without any fences or security cameras.
So you didn't walk in through the front gate?
I couldn't have, dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me.
The reason he always wears the mask. It would scare people off if he took it off. He scares people with it on. I haven't seen him without his mask, but that's what he said. Supposedly it's something he was born with. He got called a monster when he was a kid.
I drove here to pick up Amame and Iris. I need them to help out at work tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny. Something came up.
Oh, I see.
I'm free, though. I can still help.
That'd be great.
You two are close with Gen, huh?
Yeah, we're just a big ol' happy threesome.
That was a weird way to phrase it.
Amame visited Ramen a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
Once it moved to Golden Yokocho, I took Iris there. You've been to Brahmin too, Mr. Ryuki?
Of course. I've been there several times. Mr. Date took me there.
Mr. Date? So you must know Mr. Date too, Genny.
I've known him for a long time. We're so close we've seen each other's buttholes.
Really?
Wow, what a small world.
Is she really going to ignore the butt part?
Well, elaborate. Maybe Date has seen Gen's face.
You're more than welcome to visit anytime.
Genny's cooking is amazing. Everything he makes is so good. My tongue could fall right off. Personally, I think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
Come on now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that. The cooking there was superb when Takiro was still the man behind the chef's knife. But now it's his son Ota running things. He doesn't know the first thing about cooking.
Oh, that's harsh on Ota again. He's been through a lot.
These dishes are missing the most important condiment.
Is it love? Soy sauce? LSD?
Info here for now. Ryuki, wanna get going?
Sounds good.
else around here? Okay, let's go talk to Boxhead.
Shoma, my little boy, he's in elementary school. One day I wake up, go to the bathroom mirror, and I have writing on my forehead. It must have been Shoma. He had been learning letters in school recently. Anyway, he writes, Death Tub. And I'm thinking, Death Tub? Is that what he meant? Is he trying to tell me something? Then Shoma saw my face and started busting out laughing. And I was thinking, what's so funny? That's when I realized, when you see Death Tub in the mirror...
Alright, it'd be backwards, because mirror. So, it would say... Butthead.
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
It's not that good of a stand-up joke. I mean, you kind of have to think about it a bit too hard.
Another story about Shoma.
Oh god, there's more.
One day I got a call from school and a rather heavy-set vice principal told me, Your Shoma called me a pig of all things! I apologized, then gave Shoma a talking to. Listen here, Shoma. Don't you ever call the vice principal that again. He said, Okay, I won't call the vice principal a pig anymore. But it's okay if I call a pig vice principal, right? I say, sure, why not? So then as the kid is leaving, he says, I'm sorry, can I go play with my friends now, vice principal? God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
I don't get it. I need one of those sticks with a hook on the end.
Are you finished?
Well, you're the only one here. You're Mr. Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? You came here to talk about what happened?
Yes.
Then let's go somewhere else to talk. You prefer someplace quieter, right?
Okay, we're on a Ferris wheel now.
Wait, the Ferris wheel?
Well, why not?
Alone with a middle-aged man in an enclosed space? This is not what I had in mind.
Off the gondola. I don't think we can get out.
Look, the ants are like people.
It's the other way around. Wait, the other way around doesn't sound right either.
Well, why were you hosting?
You know I'm a comedian now. But when I was in my early 20s, I was working as a regular company employee. I appeared on several quiz shows on the side and ended up winning first place many times.
Komeiji was famous as a quiz king ever since he was a student. He even had worshippers who lauded him as the quiz god.
Thinking back, that may have been the peak of my life.
Well, that's depressing.
Adored wherever I went, everyone buying me all sorts of things. Maybe I shouldn't have taken advantage of the situation like I did. I was so enamored by the glamorous celebrity life. I've always loved comedy, so I strived to become a comedian. And after that, well, it's just as you saw on that stage.
I wonder why there wasn't an audience. It was so funny.
I haven't told you yet, have I? The producer for that show knew about me from my Quiz King days. He thought I could tell all sorts of anecdotes and gave me an offer to host the show. Right. Sorry for calling you Team Popo back then. It was in the script. Didn't really have a choice.
I mean, you know, it's fine. Oh, Iris and Mizuki were Team Lemniscate, Ono and Chipe were Team Yakuza.
Oh, this? It's my one and only stage outfit. This sharp little bow tie is the highlight. My boy bought it for me last year.
Bow ties are somewhat unusual. Traditional ties are more common.
Really? Well, I thought it was the other way around.
Last night, were you?
I wasn't.
Hey, he wasn't.
I tend to take it off or put it on based on how I'm feeling.
Do you come to the stage a lot?
Yeah, the owner of the Misaton department store took a liking to me. He's given me the opportunity to appear several times now. I'm sorry, I have no idea what happened. I was just invited there and hosted the show as requested. Then, that body suddenly appeared.
Did you know Jin, the victim?
I've never met him. I do know he was hated for his extreme narcissism and ego. If I had to guess, the motive was probably a grudge. Someone must have had a grudge against him and did that. I love Ferris wheels. I like anything that continuously spins around, actually.
Really?
Plane propellers, washing machines, the beds at love hotels.
There used to be rotating beds at love hotels a long time ago.
Wait, so there aren't any now?
How do you know that?
Just like life, isn't it?
That's a bit of a shame.
It's ups and
It's like, I've seen those things in like bits of media. I always thought they were kind of neat.
over and over.
Well, the beds at love hotels don't go up and down, though. Although, I guess they do, in a way.
Yeah. You know, if you're using it properly.
A boy is just like me, you know?
Freakishly square head.
Shoma? You mentioned him on stage earlier.
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time. He talks like he's all grown up, but he's still a kid inside.
With your love of Ferris wheels, I'd say you're still a kid on the inside too.
You got a point there. You're probably right. He's right in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's been a handful. His mother hasn't been around for about 3 years now.
Was it a divorce?
Yeah. She got sick of me and left the house.
Oh, that's prompt.
A little.
A lot is more like it. Komechi's blood alcohol level is 0.12%, the early stages of inebriation.
Oh.
I just couldn't get over what happened last night and ended up drinking too much. I wanted to forget about everything. I had to drink.
Now, there's a lot of that going around.
Sorry I couldn't help, Mr. Ryuki. I wish you luck with the investigation.
fair?
I'm rooting for you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, I can't inspect the bear. And nothing too interesting around. Oh, let's go see the Yakuzas. The Yakuzis.
Wait, you're the director of that quiz show, Chimpei?
You got a problem with that?
Well, you were a contestant on it, so...
But...
I told you, he got out. He's making an honest living as a civilian these days. Ain't that right?
That's right, boss.
Stop calling me that. You're not a member of the gang anymore.
A locker's lined up on the wall. Oh hey, the third guy isn't here. Crest. It's a family altar.
There are a lot of lanterns lined up here.
Maybe MoMA hung them up.
Wait, who's hung? Who?
Huh? MoMA?
Moma's hung, huh?
I mean, maybe.
That's not what I said.
A dragon with a gold ball. Kind of like us, Ryuki.
You're not made of gold, though.
Ask Chimpei about that. He knows all about
Oh, Chimpei probably just asked him as a favour.
I actually used to attend the vocational school to learn about film. I wanted to be a porn director.
But you washed up and ended up in quizzes instead?
I used the connections I got there to reach out to a production company for online shows. And I was promoted to director right away. Supposedly, the last director ran away, so they really needed me to take his place. We didn't have enough people. The quiz show needed 3 teams of 2 to answer questions. We tried hard, but couldn't get together that last team. I had no choice but to participate myself, so I invited the boss to go with me.
And MoMA agreed to participate?
Well, you know. It was a request from one of my precious underlings, after all.
I convinced him by saying Tessa would be there too. Then he agreed right away.
Why'd you come back?
Thanks to the boss for yesterday. I was thinking of going to Akiba, and this place is on the way.
Why Akiba?
Well, I need to stop by a maid cafe.
Maid cafe?
Yeah, it's called Sunfish Pocket. My girlfriend works there.
Oh, that's right. It's not a nurse, it's the other maid. It's the other Sunfish Pocket maid.
My girl has a baby on the way right now.
Oh, congratulations.
So we decided to get married, but her parents wouldn't approve of it. Said they wouldn't let me have their daughter unless I got out of the business. I agonized her with the decision. So much that I could only eat 2 slices of pizza instead of the usual 3. But a man has to do what a man has to do, right?
You know what? Mona does seem like the kind of guy who would let his underlings out for a reason like that.
So I made up my mind to talk to the boss about it. But before I could...
Oh, I get it. Then I'll try asking him for you.
Doubly so if Iris asks him.
And MoMA listened to Iris.
What? I didn't have any ulterior motives, so don't get it twisted.
Sorry, but I haven't found anything that might be a lead.
What about the rest of the staff?
They'll probably tell you the same thing.
The detectives from HQ have already questioned the rest of the staff. Their report is uploaded on the database. 0 clues. There isn't any information that could help us at all.
That show was supposed to run from 6 hours straight, from 6 to midnight. But it wasn't the same contestants every time, they were supposed to swap out at every hour. Our appearance was slated for 9 PM.
Wouldn't know anything about the others. I already turned in the list of contestants to the cops. Why don't you try hitting them up one by one?
The other detectives already took care of that a while back. No clues there either. There haven't been any reports of suspicious individuals.
It's Chimpei.
Yeah, I didn't take his finger or anything. We're not doing any of that outdated cutting off your finger deal.
After all, the Kumakuras are a gang with morals.
Sounds like an oxymoron. Like a vegan zombie.
I'm pissed about the case too. That co-appearance was
Man, it's like a Yakuza family that saw Kiryu running around and were like, hell yeah, I want some of that.
The whole show was ruined. I'd love to get my hands on the bastard responsible.
A dream come true?
The boss and Tessa got to...
Shut it! Anyway, I'd love to help you with your investigation and all. But unfortunately, I don't have any info that might be useful to you.
Come on, you must have some leads.
Did you see any suspicious people hanging around the studio, for example?
Suspicious people? I guess the only one who comes to mind is Kameji.
Wait, really?
You mean...
Yeah, Andy's Kameji, the host. Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza. I'm not talking about our group, of course. It's just something I heard at a meeting with the street bosses. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions. Though that might not have anything to do with last night.
Well, I guess that's something.
Kameji has connections with the Yakuza? Could it be true?
Let's figure that out later. You need to gather intel for now.
Got it. Then let's go somewhere else.
I've already been everywhere, so back to HQ. We'll probably get a new somnium after this.
You're going back to Abyss?
Oh, we've upgraded.
Yeah. I want to reorganize the information I have so far.
Then why don't you just do it in this limousine?
Oh, right. I guess I could.
All I can Vicious Beast scream like a little girl who I... Well, I know who it is. Like, even if I hadn't looked at the menu... Sutras.
Essence of the Sutra of Great Wisdom, which permits us to go further. The Bodhisattva of the true freedom through the deep practice of the Great Wisdom. O Sariputra, phenomena are no different to emptiness. Emptiness is no different to phenomena. Phenomena return to emptiness. Emptiness becomes phenomena. This incomparable mantra tells us, on, together, further than beyond, to the shore of Satori.
Shut up! Stop shouting!
But you surprised me. I thought that the ghost of an S&M pervert with a police uniform fetish who died in a tanning booth had come to haunt me.
That's oddly specific.
Haven't I showed you this body many times over the past 6 months?
I'm still not used to it. Your body is semi-transparent, and I can only see you in the left side of my vision.
This is Tamo and yeah, the same thing as Aiba.
So, why did you come out?
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way. There isn't much useful information to sort out in the first place. If I had to say one thing, it would be the ViewCube video and that QR code link. By the way, I'm going to cut down on the word salad and call it QR video from now on.
Okay.
The teeny bit of information we got from that QR video is pretty much all we have.
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago. A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
The mysterious video known as BATS 490, correct? There's a code hidden inside BATS 490.
So we're going to see BATS 490?
They say the code reveals a specific location.
Everyone who visits that place is said to have gone missing. They all left behind the same message. I've learned the secret of the world. Hey, Tama. Is BATS 490 still up anywhere on the internet?
I looked it up. Here it is.
Okay, let's see. Street lights, perfume, hills. Rip me, burn me. Okay.
I have no idea what it's supposed to mean.
They say there's a hidden message inside, but I can't even tell where we're supposed to look.
I don't know, some kind of shop, street with a perfume shop? That doesn't really narrow it down though.
Same as the QR video. It was originally uploaded to ViewCube, then it spread from there. The account holder is unknown.
In any case, Bats 490 is the only lead we have right now. If we can figure it out, maybe it'll lead to the QR video.
Honestly, it reeks of bad taste. Makes me want to puke just looking at it.
Keep talking like that, and I'll throw you out the window.
Yeah, this is really... I mean, it reeks of expensive taste.
Then you'd be a goner too? I'm the one driving this car, you know.
I'm using the car camera to steer the car remotely. I, of course, control the gas and brakes. I send signals electronically. It's technically a self-driving car.
Why don't you take the leap and buy a different car?
I can't. This car is all I have of my parents.
Your parents passed away, didn't they?
That just raises more questions.
Yeah, in an airplane crash when I was young. From then on, I was living with my younger brother. But 6 years ago, he also.
You just stop yawning.
Isn't that what you're investigating for?
Yeah, but remember what Mr. Date and Iris said?
For some reason, just the right half. I could travel through time and space.
Maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two.
Don't tell me you believe that.
No, just... for some reason, it's stuck in my head.
Ryuki, you have a call. It's from Mizuki.
Mizuki?
Now I'll put it up.
I'm connecting her.
Oh, Ryuki? I got your number from Boss.
What is it?
I remembered something about Bats 490. I thought maybe it could lead to a clue.
What did you remember?
Someone in my class at school actually figured it out. He decoded the hidden message in Bats 490.
He did?
His name is Shoma Enda. He might know something, so I would go find him. Anyway, see ya!
Wait, so is he not disappeared?
Isn't that?
Andy's Komeiji.
Oh! So Komeiji's kid had worked it out.
Shoma, you know what happened last night, right? The QR code displayed on that sign, there was a link in it leading to a video. We're calling it the QR video. I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Some interesting stuff back here.
It's Ada Rooster.
Ada Rooster?
It's a character.
Okay, but from what? Machine part. Trophy.
It's old. Looks like a memento for the Quiz King.
Is that a puppet for the quiz?
What are you making? Don't tell me it's a bomb. You know about the video called Bats.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to somnium him.
I have a feeling it's related to the QR video somehow. You solved the code in Bats 490, didn't you? And it showed you a certain location. Am I right? Just to confirm, your father is Andes Komeiji. And his real name is Yoneharu Enda. Is that right? I heard you went to the same elementary school as Mizuki? She's actually the one who told me about you.
He's completely ignoring you.
Maybe because he's wearing headphones.
No, that's not it. There's no sound coming from them.
Oh.
Chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
What kind of metaphor is that?
I mean, I know what you mean.
You won't be able to see his uvula unless you open that lock.
Okay, this metaphor is getting a bit weird, Tama.
So what you mean is, he probably won't speak unless you can find the key to his heart, I'm guessing.
There might be a key somewhere in this room. Let's find it.
Ding! Yes, Shoma. What is your answer? That robot is so cool!
Doesn't have drawers.
Mr. Komeiji used to be amazing. Oh, but he still is, of course. Do you want to watch TV together?
Oh, hello, what's that?
Why don't you hit your own head with the hammer toy?
Wow, what a jolly guy he is! I'm gonna tell him everything I know now!
I don't think that's going to happen.
Huh?
Why don't you smack Shoma on the head with the folding fan?
I don't think he'd...
Okay, let's try the rooster. No? X-ray. Ooh, there's something in here.
It looks like a robot. I tried searching, but it looks like it's not commercially available.
A homemade robot, huh?
Oh, cool.
Hey, Shoma, would you mind showing me the robot in your closet?
Huh? How do you know about that?
Oh, well,
Tell him you heard it from Komeiji.
right. I heard about it from Mr. Komeiji.
From my dad?
That's right.
Okay then. Just for a bit, okay?
That's neat.
You made that?
Yeah. I call it Robata.
All by yourself?
Uh-huh. There's a junk shop in Akiba. I got all the parts there. This robot only has one tire. It uses a gyro to keep its balance. Fine-tuning it is really hard.
That's very impressive. Just a sec. Just need to fix something. Compliment strongly, like crazy.
Wowee! This is crazy! It's absolutely bonkers! How can you make such a complex robot like this? Are you an alien? Or from the future, maybe? Or some sort of god? And this form, refined yet playful,
Such an unconventional design.
Okay, turn it down a bit.
It's obvious your sense of style is immaculate. Oh, wonderful! So wonderful! I will never forget this day. I thank the creator that I was able to meet a genius that will go down in history.
Now it worked.
Looks like the lock has opened.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Andy's Komeiji is my dad. I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about him.
Why not?
Well, because...
I mean, have you heard his comedy?
Why does it matter? One of the parts for Robota, the robot running around. I want to upgrade it. I'm trying to make it so it can carry my weight. I put them on so I can concentrate better.
But you're not listening to music, are you?
I only turn on the noise canceling.
You know, I kind of used to do that.
She's just a classmate. We're not friends or anything. I don't talk to her much.
Do you wish you could talk to her more?
No. Of course not.
Even though she's cute?
That Uggo? She's not cute at all.
His temperature is rising. That was clearly a lie.
Yeah, I could tell.
Now, I think it's about time we get back to why I'm here.
I solved it. The Bats 490 code. I solved it.
How?
I have to go soon, so I'll tell you the short version.
That's fine. Please just tell me.
Come on.
The video's hidden message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah.
And where is that?
Horodori Lab. The Horodori Institute of Genetics.
So, a genetics laboratory?
I heard about it last night on the news. Truly unprecedented. What a mysterious case.
Wait, I know this voice actor.
I am Chikara Horodori, the director of this
It couldn't be, could it?
He hasn't retired yet. His 60th birthday was last year.
I'm gonna have to look that up because
Jun's estimated time of death.
I think I used to hear him in Newground games all the time.
I was sleeping in my bed at home. They say seniors are early to rise, but that's not true at all in my case. Perhaps that means I'm still young.
Is there anyone who could back your story?
Don't tell me.
You know, a wife maybe?
I'm just
Boyfriend?
I've always wanted to say that.
Good for you. Your dream came.
I live alone now. Unfortunately, there's no one with me at home.
Chikara got divorced 6 years ago. As for children, he has one daughter. She's 32 years old. His daughter and ex-wife are currently living in Italy.
In other words, there's no one who can corroborate Chikara's alibi.
That's right.
True, but there's also not really anything placing him at the scene.
Excuse me. What is that statue?
Ah, that's the symbol of our research philosophy here. It would take a while to explain, so perhaps another time.
Statue. Open arms.
Looks like a grotesque monster might be trapped inside.
I actually like grotesque things.
Yeah,
Yeah, that checks, Tama.
It was mentioned on the news. But the video itself wasn't broadcasted, so I haven't seen it.
Then you don't know about Bats 490.
What is that?
It's a video that's very similar to the QR video.
I've never heard of it.
I actually came here to ask you about it specifically. There's a hidden code in the video, and I've heard it points to this research institute.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps someone just made it up. I know of him, but I haven't met him in person. I've only read some articles about him online. He's the CEO of a music distribution company. I'm the director of a genetics research institute. We have nothing in common.
Oh, you've got the same hair colour.
We mainly conduct research on gene therapy through genome editing here. Are you familiar with genome editing?
A little bit.
Site-specific nucleases, an artificial restriction enzyme known as CRISPR-Cas9, is commonplace these days. Genome editing is a technique that uses this enzyme to splice, replace, and bind any base sequence of DNA.
In other words, it's technology that rewrites DNA.
Indeed. Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we called Purge. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable. But that's not all. In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
Well, that's big.
I don't mean your body will be invincible. Death can still occur via trauma, ingesting poison, viral infections, this sort of thing. However, it can make death due to old age a thing of the past.
Can Purge really do that?
Indeed. The body's deterioration due to aging can be prevented by rewriting all of its DNA, maintaining a permanent state of youth.
That's actually true. Part of the reason we age is, like DNA just starts to break down a bit, bodies deteriorate and stuff like that through use. So theoretically, if you could rewrite the sequence, you would effectively be able to stop that deterioration.
However, this has not yet...
But it would be very...
It's still in its experimental stage.
Very tricky, because the thing with the limiters, if you just remove the limiter on itself, that's how you get cancer.
But it won't be long until our hypothesis is substantiated. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become...
Because cancer is just when your cells start dividing uncontrollably, and they just make a big lump. And that's basically just what a tumour is.
What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Like it, malignant is when those cells break off and start going elsewhere in the body. So they can make more lumps of more bits of cancer.
Ryuki, don't you think something is off about Chikara?
You think so?
You really are dense. You're dense enough to be the target audience for mobile game ads.
Hey, I resent that. But most of the time, they take you to a page to force you to download a different game. Oh, that kind of mobile game. Like the one with the lines. Memo.
Huh.
His temperature is abnormally high, isn't it?
Maybe he has the flu.
Yeah, actually that does seem kinda high.
Don't make me pluck out your eyebrows from the inside.
I assume, I can't really see a base person.
Do you think he's upset about something?
Probably. Ryuki, let's find out if he's hiding something.
Wink sync. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Wink sync is a simplified version of syncing. Nice brave resort a sync server to a sync subject to temporarily look in their dream. Select Shaker, and you select Chikra with the cursor. Choose Wink Sync icon to view a simplified version of his dream.
This guy.
Okay, so he has seen bats.
Wink Sync is a simplified version of syncing, where you're still taking a look inside their dreams.
Dreams are made from memories, so there shouldn't be anything in there that he doesn't know about.
You're saying...
Chikara knows about Bats 490. He was lying to us earlier. Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to the station?
Yes. Maybe training puts the brain in force, but both sleep and induces a dream. Analysing the faint brain waves, we can see parts of the dream. It's a clear image by means to investigate more thoroughly. Regular sync. Using performed once a day with a high amount of power. Okay, so that's just going to be how we work out who we need to sync for the game now. We can't go around wink syncing everyone.
What?
I'd like to speak to you in more detail. You do have the right to decline.
Oh, what if there's a story branch based on who you decide to sync?
Very well. I'll go with you.
That could be neat. Wait, Pewter, you were out of prison 6 years ago?
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
Okay, maybe they do just let him out to do this. Maybe he's just under house arrest. And this is his house.
Could you go buy some soy sauce for me?
I thought I just heard something.
Ah, you mean the cleaning lady.
Oh, it's just the cleaning lady.
Wait,
what?
yeah, that's gonna need explanation.
Who knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now. He's on vacation.
I'm terrible at the nipple guessing game.
Load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, alright.
Nipple game is a game in which a man is asks a woman to guess where their nipple is while their shirt is on. Even if it's a guy asking to do it, it's kind of problematic. I can never guess correctly. I'm always off.
There hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent.
Even when I'm playing it with someone who's I have seen shirtless. Lousy depth perception.
They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something. I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which which is a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
Yeah, I don't think he's the culprit.
But he said he didn't know about the video.
But there's definitely something he knows.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. Sync with him.
Okay, let's go. Remember, you only have 6 minutes.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time syncing. You've delved into somnia many times in the past 6 months. So I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
I can only stay in somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
I wonder what this is going to look like.